Future flavors.
Yo, what is the deal? It's your boy DJ COLEBLOODED, and you listen to another segment of the Future Flavors Show. I'm live here in Women 1073 Studios. Shout out to the grateful ones at the crib watching. Got a very special guest in the building. Got a Pittsburgh legend in the building, man. Been putting on in the city for years, doing this thing, battle rapping, doing shows, promoting content, promoting products, stepping to the plate, just doing this thing. I've been hearing his name ring bells a lot, and I'm young, so I've been hearing about you since, I'll say, high school.
Okay.
So let's say probably 10 years ago, beginning of high school. We've definitely been hearing about you for a very long time.
Hey, that's lit. That's what's up, man.
But ladies and gentlemen, none other than Harley Dyse. What's up, bro?
What up, man? What up, Pittsburgh?
Man, how you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? That's good as an understatement. I'm feeling great.
That's what's up. Happy holidays.
It's likewise to you, man.
Yeah. How was your Christmas?
Oh man, it was beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better Christmas.
Just kicking it with family.
Yeah, I ain't getting nothing though, man. I was a little naughty.
Hey. It's okay. It's all good. you still got your family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got everything, so it was what it was.
Yeah, that's what's up. So, just to kick it off, let's talk fatherhood.
Yeah.
What's it like being a father? What was it like when you found out you were about to be a father? How is it now?
Man, it's pretty much the most beautiful thing. I mean, for me, I didn't really a lot of my time is really focused on being a dad, man. I'm pretty much a full-time dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my kids every day. Pretty much just doing everything. My daughter, just staying on top of her with her grades. My son's autistic, so that's a full-time, situation in itself.
Yeah, I got a twin with he has several special needs, but one of them is autism, so I'm familiar with that.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, fatherhood is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of my favorite jobs I ever had.
What's some advice you would give to other parents whose child might be autistic?
You just got to be patient and understanding, really. I mean, patience is really the key. Really just dealing with him being autistic, that gave me a whole different perspective and aspect, just even dealing with adults and other things in life, just being patient, just understanding. I'm saying? Sometimes you might get mad and frustrated and you can't really flip out because they don't understand.
Yeah.
I approach life in general and, just dealing with adults, like I said, just kind of the same thing, just trying to be more vocal with my words and being able to try to communicate and convey the message that I'm trying to get across. So just be patient, really.
Now,
that's him in the back. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but hey Yum, you got to chill one time.
Yes. Shout out to Yum.
Yum's in the building. Down is in the building.
Yeah, I brought his kids with him. I said you're probably one of the first ones that brought their kids up here for an interview.
Shoot, honestly, I mean, if I can't take my kids with me, I really don't want to be there nowadays.
That's a bummer for real.
There's just so much, just so much dumb stuff like like unnecessarily violence, man, and just dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm all for the kids. I'm like, I want to put some different things together. That's like I got something I'm putting together called the Artistic Foundation. It's a combination of art and autism. It's gonna be like a whole situation where it's just like more or less. Allowing them to express themselves through art and just being able to communicate, because a lot of kids that are autistic, they have like delays in communication and whatnot. So it's just gonna be more of an outlet for them, and there's gonna be like classes and stuff and whatnot for like parents to be able just to be more educated on the situation and whatnot. So like more or less like therapy for everybody.
What are some ways you think the kids could convey, could express themselves, and what type of art? How can they do
art?
Give us an example.
Well, I'm also like an engineer and like a producer and whatnot. So like I would teach them how to express themselves musically. Lessons through pianos. I mean drum machines, like music, DJ situations. Just drawing. Different art. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's probably a real cool thing. I hope that takes off and look forward to see that. So how'd you get your start? Where'd the name come from? What made you want to start rapping? What was the story? How'd that happen?
Really, when I was younger, well, I always really been around hip hop, but what I'm saying, my Uncle Joe, R.I.P. I was younger. It had to be like 91, maybe 90, something like that. And I'm just riding with him. He got the system, the whole nine. And the first song that really made me fall in love with hip hop was the TR-808 is coming. I mean, the way that 808 just hit, I was like, yo, this is crazy. I gotta get it. And this is like it. So
how old were you at the time?
About 8, 9, something like that. So that was like really it, where the start came from. Other than that, I mean, I just was always gravitating toward hip hop, man, more or less the beats. But then you know, just the lyrics. I would listen to Whambo, ironically, you know what I'm saying, like record my favorite songs, and I would rewind the songs over and over and write down the lyrics, and like, I don't know, I guess I would just study it like subconsciously, and you know, that just really like made me like more of a lyricist, I guess, at that point.
You know, I think I was watching an interview, and I think Waka Flocka said the same thing. Like in the beginning, it might not have been him, but I'm pretty sure he said he used to write down other people's raps, and then memorize them, and then that's what like sparked it. Don't quote me on it, but it was.
That's before the internet, you know what I'm saying? Because now you can just Google it and figure it out.
Yeah,
you know?
Hey, my mom used to look at me on YouTube. She'd be like, "That's cheating." We had to listen to the radio and really like listen.
Right, and I'm doing it with like Bone Thugs, so I'm like, I gotta rewind it like about 1 million times at that point in time.
So what was so where are you from originally?
I'm from the north side of Brighton Heights.
Yeah. What was life like growing up in Brighton?
Oh man, I mean, it was cool, but you know, like I'm the oldest out of 14 kids, so we really ain't never had nothing. So you know, we was just dealing with, you know, a lot of adversity. Even that, you know, I think it's hard having 2 kids. You know, expensive. So now I'm looking back, and my dad was like, he said he don't got it. I used to think he's lying, but now I know he ain't have nothing with 14 kids. 14?
So what was some of the things that you witnessed like amongst your siblings, like being the oldest, like looking back at everybody and like watching them navigate? What were some takeaways you had doing that?
Yeah.
Man, there's just so many of us. It's like it's really hard to pinpoint because you know everybody's just doing their own thing. But the coolest thing is
don't tell me yet.
Just seeing everybody as adults now, how they got their own personalities and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, just coming up, it was just like so many. It's like you never know what's going on, really.
Yeah. So what would you say your siblings do for you?
Man, they don't do nothing. No, my brother shot by Sean right now. He's actually filming behind the scenes. You know, he does that. I mean, just in general, you know, everybody's there to, you know, just support each other.
Mm-hmm. So you say that they keep you grounded?
Yeah. No, I think they keep me grounded. I think my kids keep me grounded more too, for real though, more or less.
Yeah, I mean, especially at this stage, you know, like you're the oldest, but now like, you're grown.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, on that note, I mean, it's just like, yeah, everybody does their own thing, but you know, everybody collectively puts their piece of the pie in.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, hey, you know, we ain't perfect, man, but you know, we a family, you know, so you know how it is.
Yeah. So where'd your rap name come from? Is your name actually Harley Dyse?
Nope.
You don't got to tell me your government, but where'd Harley Dyse come from?
Well, Dyse, I mean, I just love Dyse, man. You know my uncle Andrew Dyse Clay. No, that was a joke. I just fooled him. You know what I'm saying? I just like Dyse, man. You know, and so I just adapted that, and you know, just studying Dyse. You know, there's a.
So you got the Dyse chain.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Well, you know, a little something like it's like my 5th one because I keep losing them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm up on stage jumping around, charm fall off. It's just whatever.
Oh yeah. I thought that was a good play on words. And I noticed. I'm like, you know, like little subtle things.
Yeah. You know, but just even doing research after I adapted the name, you know, it's like real dice are made out of ivory. So you know what I'm saying? I'm white, so you know it kind of fits. You know what I'm saying? It just a little different plays on that.
Mm-hmm. For those watching who don't know where ivory comes from, it comes from elephant tusk.
Yeah, elephant tusk. You know, like so. I mean, you know, just like I said, just putting different plays on it. You know what I'm saying? And the Harley, you know, I'm full of like I like the bikes. No, I ain't got one, but you know, just dealing with the bikes. I'm saying like the whole the biker culture. You know what I'm saying? Just like growing up, my dad was into all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the different bikes, having the biker parties at the house and all that. So it was just pretty much something that I grew up around too. So I found a way to, you know, find my niche in the game and just combine like the hip hop culture along with the biker culture and the rock culture, and just like really just meshing it in my own style.
Who are some of your favorite artists growing up? Let's say both hip hop and rock.
Well, my real favorite artist is like you know, like Tupac. I'm like No Limit, Bone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like just all that era, Jay-Z, DMX, Nas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like just like the mid to late '90s era, like all hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like rock. I really don't got no particular like favorite artist, but I don't even just limit myself to those genres. I mean, I listen to everything. I gain inspiration from everything, like bop and classical music. I mean,
all right. So who's in your playlist right now?
Harley Dyse, Necessary. I mean, that's literally it. If I show you my playlist, this is like about 500-600 songs that I recorded. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. And just beats and mix in between. But my playlist, I got that new Nas in rotation. I got yeah, really just, I mean, it's just us, really. You know what I'm saying? I've been just putting on random different, like, playlists. I've been, just got a subscription, you know, to a satellite radio station. I'm not going to mention them because I don't know if I can. But, you know, I just been listening to what's going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just kind of try to stay focused on like what we're doing. So I just mainly listen to a lot of us.
Okay, that's what's up. COVID just passed. How was the quarantine for you in the whole pandemic?
Quarantine was great, actually. You know what I'm saying? For me, I had a great time.
What makes you say that?
Well, shoot, honestly, as soon as the quarantine and everything kicked in, I actually just moved into my mansion out in South Hills. You know, so we was everybody.
Mansion out South Hills?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful area.
Yeah, on Peters Township.
That's a beautiful area.
You know what I'm saying? But at that point in time, all my friends, you know, and we all getting the PUA money, so everybody got money. Everybody's buying a whole bunch of bottles and just doing all kind of crazy stuff. We having parties every night. You know what I mean? So, the quarantine was cool, but I'm a germaphobe too, so I was making sure everybody's getting temperature checked. You know, they putting sanitizer. They basically taking a bath and sanitizer before they come to my house too. Right. It's all about the kids, but yeah, man, quarantine was great. If they want to shut us back down and cut them $600 checks again every week, be my guest.
So, during the quarantine, the city was a little bolder, you know what I mean? I said on the entertainment side. And Hardo, if I'm not mistaken, said, yo, nobody could touch my pen.
Yep.
I'm the GOAT, I'm the king, nobody can see me when it comes to this rapping thing.
Yep.
You stepped up to the plate.
Yep. And
then it sparked a whole wave of everybody going at each other in like a healthy way, like for sport. Like everybody was really rapping and making diss songs like the proper way. Like it was funny. It wasn't really like super personal and talking about the streets. What was going through your mind when you saw him put that up and your thought process just going into it? Like, did you think it was gonna have the effect that it had?
I didn't really care, more or less. I'm saying, like, the competitive person in me was like, man, I don't care who it is. If you want to go at it, let's do it. So I took that as a challenge. You know what I'm saying? But I also, from a business standpoint, I was like, man, this is a perfect opportunity for me to, you know what I'm saying, get free marketing and put some music out and just capitalize off it. You know what I'm saying? So, and at that point in time, I was like, man, I just threw my hat in the ring and said, let's dance.
Yeah, man, because you know, like, he name dropped you.
Yeah.
And other people were really like just like tuning into like, who's Harley Dyse? Who's Harley Dyse? Who's Harley Dyse? And I'm thinking like, okay, because I'm young, right?
Yeah.
I don't know too many people that, and this is not a jab at you, I don't know too many people like my age that listen to you.
Yeah.
But I always hear about you like in the studio, like photo shoots and stuff, maybe in the club.
Yeah.
And seeing him say that and then see people start talking about it, I'm like, okay, he's about to show himself. Not that you were hiding, but to me, you know, I didn't know. So I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, so he's about to pop out. And then everybody's, you know, they're going to say what they say. But what can they say? Like, your name holds weight.
Yeah.
I'm saying, because you can actually rap. Do you write your lyrics?
Yeah. I never had no lyrics written for me. I'm saying, like, I'm actually do writing for myself too. Like, I mean, for other artists and whatnot. I mean, because like really before quarantine, like I actually moved to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a record deal down there, so I mean, I really wasn't even in the Pittsburgh scene during like the past 5-6 years. I'm saying, so like that was like more of when the opportunity arose, that was like just even an opportunity to reintroduce myself to the younger crowds. You know what I'm saying, over here. So I mean, it was just a cool situation to jump in, but you know, that was actually only one of the songs. I did a whole nother song, and then my man Necessary, he actually did a whole song going at Day Cools. You know what I'm saying? So we
Day Cool.
Yeah, we just did a whole avalanche on him at that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's whatever with anybody. Like, we ain't even care. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out Day Cools, man. You know, we just did a record too with both of us and Day Cools. It's called Flowers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be on the lookout for that soon. You know what I'm saying? It should be dropping here, you know, in the next couple of weeks.
How you feel about this new generation of rap?
I think it's cool, man. You know, I realistically, man, I mean, I guess they could be better lyrically. But you know what I'm saying? They don't only got to be like spiritual miracle, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is more or less let's stay on topic. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, if you make a song about black shirts, you know what I'm saying? You should make the whole song should be about black shirts. Don't sit here and say, yeah, I got this black shirt, but now you know what I'm saying, I'm out here at the strip club, you know, doing this and that. Like, you just got to stay on topic. But I don't know, like, people's attention spans is kind of
very, very
these
short.
days. So it's like, songs is about a minute 30-something seconds these days. So you could just really say what you want and just keep it moving.
I ain't gonna hold you. I like a lot of the new music that's out, but I also miss the structure. I miss verse, hook, bridge, hook, maybe another verse. Like, I miss that. You know what I mean?
I'm cool with it. I mean, the creativeness is like, the creativeness is there. I mean, like, the way that people are like producing beats and stuff now. I mean, it's like miles ahead of what it was, you know, years ago. So, I mean, it's cool. Like, I don't got nothing bad to say about no artist, man. I commend anybody that's doing something positive out here, because even these artists, They could be out shooting people, just doing anything wild, man. So anybody really just doing anything productive with their time, I mean, I applaud them.
Did you face any, I don't take this the wrong way, did you face any flack being like an up-and-coming white artist in a predominantly black industry?
Yeah, I mean, and that's really a situation that a lot of people don't talk about, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, if I try to say something about that, then it's gonna be like, oh man, you know, just suck it up, you know what I mean, because of the racial atmosphere that's out here, you know what I'm saying? It's like the odds are against African American people in general, especially in the United States. I mean, statistics prove that. So it's like it's just really something we got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and cry wolf. I just got to work harder. That's how I feel about it.
What prompted the Proud to Be White jam? Because I was listening to you earlier today and I seen that and I was like, listen to it, but the way you was talking about it, it was like how Eminem did it with Maj.
Yeah.
It kind of like threw me for a loop. Like, I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that song right there. That was actually I got the idea for that song from Terry Elliott. That's Super T Records. That's a label I was signed with in Miami. The song was produced by Gorilla Tech. He would just more or less he would just like really he didn't know what to do with me as far as marketing. He's like, how can we get you in the door? And he was like, why don't you just make a song about being proud of who you are? And I was like, all right. Well, he's like, why don't you make the song called Proud to Be White? And I was like, man, well, I told him, I was like, man, you know, I don't really know how to do that, but here's what I'm going to do. I am proud of who I am, but I'm going to take that opportunity, especially with the controversial title, to just shed light on, you know, the ratio of, you know, mishappenings in America, you know, like police brutality and just other things like that. So I chose to take that opportunity to try to shed light on things. I mean, I really don't even know how much the record might have sold or streamed. I don't even have that information, but it was crazy performing that song. I mean, we opened up for Rick Ross, like 5,000-6,000 people in Tampa.
Yeah, what was that like?
Oh, it was crazy. But I'm performing that song, and it's a majority black crowd, and as soon as I sing it, I mean, it's like shock off top.
Like they just, what was the reaction like? Did they look like they were upset? Were they excited? Were they like really engaged, intrigued?
They were listening at first. I mean, that's the whole thing about like the Florida market is like it's a really like a big tourist area, so it's really like a melting pot of you never know, like people from all over just go to Florida. So I mean, they were, I think they were engaged to see where it went. I mean, but you know, if I said the wrong thing, you know, it was over for me. But
well, how do you feel about the Pittsburgh music scene right now? Do you think it lacks anything? Do you think it is exploding? What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's actually going to come up. I usually bring a lot of people from out of town here, like, you know, just different people, and they all say the same thing. They like, no matter where I go, Pittsburgh has the best talent. Like they think, like no matter who it is, it could be somebody from Idaho, Utah. They're like, this is like, I take them to a local showcase. They're like, this is the best underground music I've ever heard. So I think the problem with Pittsburgh music in general is what it's always been. Like, we just don't have any like guidance on as far as like promotion to get the music out there and whatnot. You know what I mean? So like, there's a lot of artists that really got some good talent.
What do you think the solution for that could be?
Money and radio.
All right. So we at the radio station. I'm here. Give me some ideas. Let's brainstorm.
Well, I mean, y'all already doing it for real, you know, with the local flavors and whatnot. I mean, I don't know who you could bring attention to. You know, maybe do a whole day, 24 hours. You know, maybe even April 12th, 4/12. 24 hours dedicated to Pittsburgh hip hop.
So 412 day, whole day, all local people.
Yeah, and honestly, that's something that DJ Chevy would do on his Square One Radio internet station. He would do that. So that's kind of like maybe taking the page out of his book. But that might be something that Waymo can incorporate, you know, and just give back.
Hey, man, I tell all these other artists, you know, Future Flavors is here, but you also want to try and get on KISS, WDBE, WYAP, all these other stations, because they all got local hours too. People just don't know.
See, honestly, I didn't know for real. And a lot of people don't even know, like, you know, just to even make sure you get your BDS spins too if you do that. You know what I'm saying?
What's
like,
that? What are BDS spins?
Oh, you don't even know?
No. I just DJ, bro. I don't rap.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, to get, like, your plays counted on the radio, you got to register with Nielsen SoundScan and whatnot and Media Base and get your song digitized. So
I've heard Media Base. Heard of that.
So you can get your your songs counted for. And a lot of, you know what I'm saying? That's how you collect your royalties. You know what I mean? Like different things for real. So yeah, that's why you do that with Nielsen SoundScan. That's how you get plays. That's how you get that's how you can get into the billboards. You know, like the Hot 100s and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just threw me for a loop with that, like with the whole media base thing. I heard about media base, but
Yeah.
as far as getting music registered and things like that, I'm not privy to that because you know I don't make music or release anything to that magnitude of professional level. What is some advice you could give to other underground artists? Well, I'm not gonna say other underground artists, just underground artists, period, or people who don't know, is in regards to getting themselves situated. What do you think they should do? How should they go about it? Where can they learn about this stuff at?
Well, you can find out about it. Just follow me, and I'll send you my manuscript. It's gonna cost $19.99. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, honestly, anybody, if you need some information, you need some help, that's listening to this, you know, this Harley Dyse on every social media. I'll give you some any tips that you need. But just really, you know, just like just any field that you're in, you should do your research. You know, if you're a doctor, you're gonna do your research on what you need to do to be a doctor. You know, take the time, if you want to be a professional musician, you know, take the time to figure out, you know, what the steps that you need to do and take to become a professional musician. So that's what I would say to them on that note.
Do your research.
Do your research.
What are some goals you got in your career at this point?
Man, really, although I've never been like a super mega star, like, you know, every rapper, they can deny that they want that BET MTV fame. I think I've accomplished pretty much everything I've sought out to do. You know what I'm saying? I make money from music.
What's the list?
I travel at, you know what I'm saying, my leisure. I mean, I pretty much just do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm living the lifestyle without, you know what I'm saying, just like being heavily publicized. But just some more upper goals besides that is really just you know, continue to be successful, stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Put everything in God's hands. You know, help my team, you know what I'm saying, progress and do what they do. Like I said, my man Necessary, he got the EP getting ready to drop on y'all, 4 songs. You know, I got tons of music in the works. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much this is my partner right here that I work with, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we just roll and pretty much do everything. You know what I'm saying? We go state to state together. You know what I'm saying? I started out really working for this man, driving trucks for Amazon, man. So you know, it's my dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Even on that note, you know, he just working for him, you know, he put me in some positions financially. We was making that money with Amazon, you know what I'm saying? So, and we just took it from there. And this is when I was up here, like, you know, just from Miami. I was like, man, you want to come down Miami with me? It's my birthday. He came down there with me, man. He done went to the bank, took out all these ones. We went to the club and we messed it up that night. And after that, you know what I'm saying, it was just pretty much on. But you know what I'm saying, that's my dog right there, man. So, you know what I mean? But just help him, you know, push it out there. He from Mount Clemens, Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, he just doing his thing up there, man. So, you know, we go state to state, man. We'll jump in the car and just drive anywhere. You know what I'm saying? We, I hit him last minute. Matter of fact, I had these meetings with all the labels. You know what I'm saying? Rock Nation, you just name it. I was like, Meech, I gotta be up in New York in about 12 hours, man. What's up? We riding. That was it. We went to the airport. You know what I'm saying? We got the Range Road, drove up there. Met up with the labels, you know what I'm saying, did our thing, but you know, just try to help people around me, you know what I'm saying, be successful. That's really my goal.
Would you say it's important to have a team?
It's very important. I mean, really, without a team, you're not gonna make it in this. I don't care who you are, why you're doing it, or what you're doing. You're just not gonna make it.
Could you give us a breakdown of what just a basic structure of a good team to have if you're an artist trying to get into the game?
Unless you're gonna be the one-man band show and do it all. Just as an artist, the easiest way to do it is to have you a producer, an engineer.
They're both different.
Yep.
Producer, engineer.
Sometimes people wear many hats, but you need a producer, an engineer, a promoter, a publicist. That's like basically the least skeleton that you can have right there.
Okay, so publicist in the world of public relations. What does a publicist do? What encompasses that job if you want to put your friend in that position? And what do they do? What should they do for you?
Well, most publicists that are successful, I mean, they've already taken the time to do their research, just to build like different media outlet connects. Like, you know, they might have some magazine connects or different blogs or radio stations. Just people that are gonna put you in the public eye.
So also under the realms of the promotions umbrella, but have the real deal connections and network.
Yeah, that's really what it is, because they're definitely they're one and the same, but they're really two different things too.
Mm-hmm.
Because the publicist is really the mouthpiece. The promoter is doing all the groundwork.
So the publicist is the liaison to the record labels, to the radio stations on your behalf.
Yep.
Representing you.
Yeah, they just gonna get it. They gonna put everything out there for you.
Yeah. And the promotions person just puts everything out there wherever they can.
Yeah, they the ones out there, you know what I'm saying, taping your posters to the telephone pole, putting the flyers in Sneaker Villa, you know what I'm saying, just doing all that. And as underground artists, you know, we end up, and we tend to just be wearing multiple hats. Like, you know what I'm saying, at this point, I'm like the engineer, producer, graphic designer. You know what I'm saying? Like we all wear these hats. You know what I'm saying? Even I had this conversation with Necessary yesterday. I was like, man, I've been trying to reach out to these different producers. He's like, man, I'm trying to get us somebody to engineer, so you ain't gotta do that. You could be in the studio and be an artist too. You know, so like we could just focus on getting it. But that's basically what you really need. You need somebody that's gonna make the beat, somebody that's gonna mix it, somebody that's gonna get the word out there, and somebody's gonna put you in a position to make it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm really glad that you came to do this interview and are sharing that with us. Because a lot of people, they don't know the game. They don't know what a publicist is. They don't know the difference between promotions or what a promotions department could be. They don't know what an A&R does. A lot of people don't know. Even me, myself, like, a lot of people are in the game now and it's kind of saturated.
Yeah.
And I feel like people need to know. Like, they need that structure. They need somebody to put them on game and need somebody to give them some advice, at least on what direction to go into. So I appreciate you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, ain't no question.
You know. So, what's your favorite spot to eat at? Favorite 3 spots to eat at?
I don't know, man. I gotta think about that real quick.
In Pittsburgh, just to.
That's really a tough one. I don't know.
You know some?
I don't know, man, because I'm like a picky eater, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing though. If I'm gonna be out and I'm ordering $100 steak, it needs to be $100 steak. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't send me no $15.99 steak on the plate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't got no favorite place to eat.
None that you could think, man. I love it here.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I don't know. Whoever got some good food. You know what though? Pittsburgh wise,
There's gotta be one spot that in the whole city that you're like, yeah, I like it there. I would go there. Outside of, let's say, well, I mean, I guess you could say Fridays. That would be, don't matter.
no, I really don't, man. I mean, you know, it's sad to say that I really can't name nothing.
No Capitol Grill, no Eddie V's.
I'm not impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, just recently even went to McCormick and Schmick's. I wasn't impressed.
All right, so what's some advice that the Pittsburgh restaurant business could use that could behoove them?
You know what? They probably make fantastic food. Like I said, I'm just a picky eater. Everybody else with me is like, oh, this was like the best thing. And you know what? Honestly, that my daughter's here, you know what I'm saying? We got this thing where it's like, we'll go somewhere and be like, she'll be like, Dad, I had this, and I'm not writing home about it. You know, I'll do the same thing. Like, when we're on the road, like, I'll be like, man, I'm not writing home about this. That's just like our little thing. Like, if it was good, we'll be like, I almost called you and told you about this. So, you know, like, you know, it's just, I don't know. I mean, just food is good in general, but right more as recently, though, see, me and Necessary, as a matter of fact, man, we back on this real health kick, man. We back in the gym. We've been in there a couple weeks now. You know, we switching our diet back up to the full healthiness, man. So, you know, we just on some grilled chicken.
Grilled chicken,
you know,
avocado toast,
yeah, you know, all that good stuff, smoothies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we getting rid of the poison and negativity, and you know, just keeping God's temple, man, you know, in pristine shape.
All right, man. So I always ask people this question. Sometimes I feel like I might be being too deep when I ask people this question. Sometimes I think it's not, but I like to see what people say when I ask them this. What are 3 choices that Harley Dyse has made that have improved his life?
3 choices. First and foremost, at this point, it's going to be 1 year no alcohol or weed.
Yeah, 1 year no alcohol, no nothing.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, and cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? I got blackout drunk, and I was like, heard stories about me, and I was like, I couldn't control it. So anything could have happened. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying, first and foremost, that's the number 1 thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Improve quality of life immediately. You know what I'm saying? My thought process, you know what I'm saying, clarity. I learned, number 2, especially during the quarantine, I learned how to invest and save money rather than just blow it. And a lot of that came from not buying alcohol, just partying. So, you know what I'm saying? That's like, the number one is actually a snowball effect, and then number two.
So so the more money was piling from that, and indulging in different vices, and it just made you think, I could put this into that.
Yeah, I mean, I did the math. I mean, just
No.
you know, I'm spending $40 to $50 a day on a bottle easily. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm drinking a fifth myself, and that's not even, you know what I'm saying? And that's not even including, like, you know, what everybody else is bringing to the studio. So we already at least $150 in the hole on liquor.
I've drank a whole bottles of champagne. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like cool drinks. I can't do the hard liquor all crazy. I'll drink, but I can't drink a whole fifth of like some vodka or gin or something.
Oh yeah, that was a nightly thing. Maybe sometimes two. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even including the.
That's terrible.
I tell me about it.
That's very terrible.
And that's not even including the money that we go to the club and get charged 900% over the cost of the bottle. So now we at $400 a bottle. So just for a week alone, you know, we at almost $1,000 on liquor a week. You have 52, you know what I'm saying? 52 weeks.
Hey man, God has you here for a reason. I'm so glad you're not drinking whole fifths no more. And yeah, let's just leave it at that. I'm glad you are not doing that anymore. That could have been bad.
Yeah, so stop drinking.
Investment.
Learn to invest. And also through that process of not drinking, I learned how to communicate better, I think.
In what realm? Or what area?
Just being able to not have knee-jerk reactions to things and rather just think about what's going on and responding to it, listening to understand rather than just respond, and you know, just avoiding conflicts more.
Do you imply the 3-second rule into your life?
What's that?
It's like, let's say you're having a conversation with somebody, and once they're done, you give like a 3-second grace period to gather yourself and see if they're done speaking, and then you speak. And in that way, nobody's getting cut off. You could receive things a little bit better. They could receive you a little bit better. But it's like quick 3 seconds. I don't actively do that. Sometimes I might, and I don't even notice. But it sounds to me like you would be somebody who would do that.
I think it really depends on who I'm talking to. Like sometimes I just ain't trying to hear it because I already know what they're trying to say. But you know, if I'm having a good conversation with somebody, then yeah, for sure.
So partnership with Exhibit. I'll say don't say what like.
Yeah, it's just more of a general business deal.
Okay,
You know, it's nothing music related. You know, we just got some lucrative situations, you know, going on. So you know, I'll be able to make more of an announcement later on, probably later in the year. Okay. But you know, shout out to that whole team right there. So, you know what I'm saying? So you know, they doing their thing, Napalm. You know, big shouts out to them.
How did that come about? Like, do you just call Exhibit and say, yo?
Just some random networking, you know what I'm saying? Like it really came through a pipeline with necessary, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. My life is really like a movie, man. I'm saying, like, I would just think about this the other day, like just be around celebrity. I have a conversation with somebody nonchalantly, like oh yeah, you know, I was just with like Gorilla Zoe or something, and somebody would cut me off with like, what do you mean you with Gorilla Zoe? And I'd be like, what do you mean? Like it's just like a normal conversation.
Like I was there and we were doing this.
Same way you'll be talking about, you know, you was with Janet from work or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like just normal people.
I think people forget about that. Like they're, you know, in the USA, I heard we're the only country that really has like a huge. I mean, the whole world has people they look up to, but here it's really a thing to be a celebrity and be idolized and worshipped by people.
Yeah, it is.
Where so you go to some countries, they're like, you know, Michael Jackson. Like, I don't care. Like,
oh no, Michael Jackson, that's a whole different thing.
A whole different thing. But there's probably some people out there like that.
Yeah, there is.
No,
there is.
So what's next for you, man? What can we expect? What's coming up?
Man, you can honestly expect everything to be bigger, better. You know what I'm saying? We taking everything to the next level this year, man, and beyond. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to buy a bigger house, trying to buy more cars, you know, trying to invest in college funds. We got so much music dropping, you know what I'm saying? I got the single out, Yankee Blue, you know what I'm saying? I'm pushing to get Jadakiss on that remix, the Passport single, you know what I'm saying? Just all kind of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? So everything, man, you know, this sometimes I don't even know what's next, man, but you know, I'm just staying focused, man, and just doing everything bigger and better. Every day is a constant improvement.
Man, so where can the people tune in? Where can they follow you at? I'm loving this game. I'm loving everything that you were sharing with us today. Really appreciate it.
Hey, much love.
It is it's cool. It's motivational for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what
Yes.
Where can people follow you? Where can they tune in? Where can they check out your music, articles, photos, book you, maybe do business with you, all of that?
Yeah, everything is paboys.com, paboyz.com. That's going to link you directly to me. I'm my own booking agent, so, you know what I'm saying, if you need me, book me, man, hit me at paboys.com. You know what I'm saying, all digital media outlets, YouTube. I just honestly dropped a song the other day around Christmas, and man, the numbers is going crazy on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in less than 48 hours, man, we almost at like 4K right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so people's receiving that song real good right now. It's called Go For Mine. You know what I'm saying? Produced by Gorilla Tech. Gorilla Tech, he did it like pretty much records for everybody in Miami. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much he was part of the drum majors. You know, he did the beat for that Get Crunked Up. I mean, just all kind of different stuff, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's produced by him. It's just knowing numbers, man. So, shoot, you can just check me out anywhere. Like I said, paboys.com. And, you know, that's that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, another segment of the Future Flavor Show, Harley Dyse.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
D-Mark got that heat.
Different sets of my passport, every day a different jam. Cash on. Different sets of my passport, yeah. Different stamps on my passport, every day a different airport. I can throw cash on, I put an ass on. Ass so fat, I put a glass on. Bright lights, I put the glasses on. I'm a rock star, baby. I'm a rock star, baby. 220 on the dashboard. Get the pack and then I transport. Gucci bag or that transport. What you think I'm the man for? What you think that I'm playing for? Making moves and no waiting for. Yeah, I'm a rock star, baby. I'm a rock star, baby. Every day another flight, different city every night. Yeah, yeah. Grind until I get it right. Definition, living life. Yeah, yeah. Baddest. I ain't giving them no pipe, yeah, yeah. They mixing lean with the Sprite. I'ma just roll me a plan and get ready to take flight. I'ma just stand on the stage, singing my song. All the fans singing along. I might just give me a bag and I might just go f it up, cause I can't take when I'm gone. Go to get paid, pray to the grave. Pray that I make money to save. Even if not, maybe you're not. Every day, bills need paid. She flexing autograph. She call me Poppy, I'm not a dad. She only want me, I got a bag. She giving time cause she on a rag. Top is so lonely, it's not the bad. Oh no, my lifestyle is not a fad. If you f with me, I got your bag. Pray for safe travels, I make it back.
Give me the money, I'm giving them. Give me the money, I'm giving them. Don't be stressing, I'm giving them home. Give me the money, I'm giving them. Give me the money, I'm giving them. Don't be stressing, I'm giving them home. Giving them home.
Different stamps on my passport, every day a different airport. I can throw cash on, I put an ass on. Ass so fat, I put a glass on. Bright lights, I put the glasses on. I'm a rock star, baby. I'm a rock star, baby. 220 on the dashboard. Get the pack and then I transport. Gucci bag or that transport. What you think I'm the man for? What you think that I'm playing for? Making moves and no waiting for. Yeah, I'm a rock star, baby. I'm a rock star, baby.
Touchdown in LA, bout to up the House of Blues. Tomorrow night, Miami, party animals, fountain blue. You know what it is when you hear the name. Them boys up everything. I'm down for the feature, straight off the block. One up the air, pay homage a lot. Back on my demons, make us a lot. Pray for the journey, they keeping it hot. Dress nights in them rehab days. Play the cabana, so rock. Now I'm pulling up dock to dock. Running the mouse like running a spot. Coking the spig, re-rated script. I'm really on it, look at the drip. All over the gram, all over the snap. We moving in jets and moving in lax. Pull up in Starless, moving through Queens. Body the club, throwing them racks. Throwing so much, they throwing it back. Back in the Berg, no time to relax. Get with the squad, we hitting hard. Pay for say travels, we running it back.
Give me the money, I'm giving them. Give me the money, I'm giving them. Don't be stressing, I'm giving them home. Give me the money, I'm giving them. Give me the money, I'm giving them. Don't be stressing, I'm giving them home.
Different stamps on my passport, every day a different airport. I can throw cash on, put an ass on. Ass so fat, I put a glass on. Bright lights, I put the glasses on. I'm a rock star, baby. I'm a rock star, baby. 220 on the dashboard. Get the pack and then I transport. Gucci bag or that transport. What you think I'm the man for? What you think that I'm playing